Hello everybody, it's Sunday afternoon and I have a funny story to tell you. You may have noticed that I removed my velvet cream color spotlight. Tresseller's Velvet Cream. The reason I was able to do that is because I was sent this lovely Mia by Denise Sheets. I won that. She had two, and she had talked about how she had low-lighted one with a Copic marker, art marker, permanent marker, and she had left the other one natural. And so she was giving away the one she hadn't altered, and she, crazily enough, I actually won that wig. Well, I did a color spotlight on it, and when I got the wig, you know, anyway, let me just tell you, Denise emailed me this morning, and she said, I hate to say this, but I think I sent you the wrong one. I think I sent you the one that I low-lighted and rooted. And she said, oh, I will be glad to send you the right one. You can send this back to me. You know, I'll send you a shipping label, whatever. But anyway, we were talking back and forth, and finally she called me because there was too much talking back and forth and by email. And I said, well, you know, it did seem a little darker than the way I remembered Velvet Cream. I had Velvet Cream on a Chloe, which is a very sedate straight bob, and I didn't remember it being quite this dark, but you know, it's been a while. Plus, now here's the lesson we're gonna have. We're gonna have a lesson out of this one, and it's just a funny story. And I said, you know, we went back and forth on it. Would I keep it? I said, well, if you really want to keep that, if you want this one because you put so much work into low lighting it, you know, I will be glad to send it back to you. No problem, because, you know, you put a lot of work into that. And I said, it looks good, so I'll send it back to you if you want to wear it. And we finally decided she didn't want me to send it back. She said, unless I just wanted to send it back. Well, we went through all these things, and, excuse me, should have brought my water out. And, so we finally decided on this, and I said, you know what, let me do this. I said, of course, I had to take down my color spotlight because I talked about a color on a wig that had been altered, and obviously that's not kosher. I can't do that, so I had to take that down from the videos. But I said, let me do this. I said, I did think it was a little darker than I remembered. However, here's the lesson for everybody, especially new wig wearers. And there's a couple of lessons in this. The first lesson is, no matter what you get, whether it's a hand-tied or a machine-made wig, there will be unit-to-unit differences. There will be unit-to-unit differences in the wave patterns, especially in the curly and the wavy styles. The wave won't exactly be in the same place. The amount of wave may not be exactly the same in the same exact style. And the color. In the same color, the color placement may be different. The intensity of the highlights may be different from wig to wig. So this is a lesson for new wig wearers. The two exact same wig in the exact same style and the exact same color will not look exactly alike. That's just the nature of the beast. That's the way it is. So when I thought, well, this is a little darker than I remembered, I still consider it a dark blonde. Although if I put it in the closet where there's not a lot of light next to my 1426 Aesthetica Mellow, even though there is a 14 and a 24 in the base color of Velvet Cream, this really does look brown next to that particular piece. But I thought, okay, unit to unit difference, that's all. And, you know, I thought a lot of wig wearers, you know, I am not a new wig wearer. I have been wearing wigs for at least a couple years now. And I've had my wig, even though I restarted my channel and all the other videos are no longer here, I'm not a novice. I've been reviewing wigs for a long time, and I've had a lot of them run through my hands. And I know very well that you can expect the same wig and exact color to look exactly the same. So even as an experienced wig wearer, I didn't automatically think something's been done to this wig, the color is not right. And it doesn't even look to me like it's actually that rooted. It just looks like the natural colors come together and form like a little shadow. That's the first lesson we need to learn as wig wearers, is that you're going to have inconsistency from the manufacturer. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It's just a fact of wig life. And some manufacturers are more inconsistent than others, I will say. Now, that's what you have to deal with. So, that didn't clue me in. Another lesson in this. I have never had a wig that has been altered with Copic markers. Copic, however you pronounce it. My son's an artist, so he knows about the markers. I just have to ask him how he pronounces it. But I have never had a wig that's been altered like that. I've never had one in my hands. There's no change in the feel of the fibers. It did not look unnatural at all. Didn't have a clue it was the wrong one. I hadn't had her video in front of me. Now, she's going to put out a video showing this wig and the other one she didn't change side by side, and you will see a profound difference. In fact, now that she sent me the link to that she hasn't published yet, and now that I look at it, the other one that she has that she didn't mark actually to me it looks a lot lighter than I remember Velvet Cream being. I went back and looked at my pictures of my Chloe, and it's a straight one, of course, so it's going to look different, but it does not look as light as the other Mia that she has, that she didn't alter. So that's two lessons there. People who think, you can't make those look right, they won't feel right. Trust me, I did not have a clue that this had been marked up. It looks 100% natural. Of course, Denise is very experienced at this, and it doesn't feel like there's anything in. For instance, like the root sprays, the root touch-up sprays, if you spray that along a part line, it gunks it up. You can feel it. You can see it if you look closely. It changes. It deposits something on the wig that you can feel, and you can actually see if you look at it close up. It has to be washed out. So this wig is completely natural, but that is why I removed my Velvet Cream Spotlight from the channel, because I obviously couldn't put that up there as a color representation on a wig that had been altered with a marker. So anyway, natural mistake. No problem with me. And I told Denise, I said, I actually rather like the color the way it is. I like this color. I have a Christie by John Renault in Eclair, and honestly, it's as dark. It's about the same color. I have to say, it's about the same color as this. So anyway, they're your lesson for the day. Unit to unit differences in machine-made wigs and hand-tied wigs will always be the case. So just wrap your head around that if you're a new wig wearer, that you're not going to have two exactly the same. And some manufacturers have more of a reputation for having extreme inconsistency than others. I'm trying to remember. I had the Mia, and my other Mia laid really nicely like this one does. And I don't think it had quite as much hair as this one does. According to Denise, the one that she didn't alter is even poofier than this one. So I said, well, let's just make a lesson out of this, okay? I said, I'll just keep this one. It's fine. It's great. I'll just keep it. And I don't know if I'll keep it forever. I'm still thinking about that because it's been a while since I wore this much hair. So, well, we'll have to see about that. But thank you, Denise, for being such a great friend. And no worries about anything. So anyway, y'all, check out Denise Sheets. She's going to put out a new video about it. Check out her review of Mia, her original review of Mia, and even looking at this and then looking at her review of Mia when she reviewed the other one. I think you'll be able to tell the difference. Just even if they're not side by side, you will be able to tell the difference. Trust me. I'll link that one up here too. But that's why the color spotlight video is missing. So y'all have a great Sunday, and I hope you got something out of this. But yeah, she did a great job on this, didn't she? Isn't this awesome? Isn't this awesome? It's great. I like it, actually. So, good job, Denise. Good job. Bye, y'all.